Hello, everybody. How are we all? Are we all vibing? Yeah? Who's ready for some Halloween fun, hey? I'll stop being all up in your face. Obviously, we have a big elephant in the room. Bungie has been hit with the big layoffs. It's very, very disappointing. I love how earlier when they were acquired by Sony, they were told that layoffs weren't going to happen. We don't have to worry about that, and yet here we are. I don't know the percentage of how many people have been laid off, but from the people I follow, 2 of our community managers have been laid off, both Sam, Bartley, and Hippie. Some other people that have been laid off I've seen is Griffin, who was the social media manager for Bungie. I also saw Blue Jay, who some people may recognize the name because he actually got a bit of a cameo as one of the Cloud Striders in Lightfall. Blue Jay was responsible for some of the awesome emblems that we got, like the Pinnacle Crucible emblems that you get from doing comp, the icons that you find like through the seasons, whether it be like the ones you get from the artifact and different role icons. So he's done some amazing work in the game. He got laid off. Even people who have been there for over 5 to 7 years at Bungie got laid off. It is disgusting. I'm so disappointed. And like I think the biggest one of all, I haven't seen any actual confirmation, but by the looks of it, the main person who's made Destiny's amazing music, Michael Salvatore, he got laid off too. The one who made Deepstone Lullaby and The Last Stand. Some, like, just the good music. One of the best game music. Like, it was made by Michael. And he got laid off. So, it was nothing to do with performance. It seemed people with all professions, no matter what the experience, got laid off. Which is extremely, like, devastating. And, like, as a content creator whose home is Destiny, whose whole livelihood is Destiny, and career is based on this game, I am very, very concerned with the future of Destiny. Like, if they've laid off a lot of their staff, I don't know what's going to happen past Final Shape. I don't know how good Final Shape's going to be. Obviously, one thing I haven't said is there's been a delay in Final Shape being released, which is another concern. Oh, thank you for head pats. Marathon and Final Shape have been delayed. Final Shape's been delayed from, I think they usually release in March. So it's been delayed till June, I think it was. And now Marathon's being slated to release in 2025, which is very disappointing. But like, I'm not mad about the delays. I'd much rather delay for it to be finished than it being rushed an absolute shit show when it gets released. I'm not worried about that. The only thing I'm worried about is there's going to be a huge dry period between the end of next season and the Final Shape being released. And I don't know how they're going to cover that time frame, what they're going to do. It's very concerning. We haven't seen anything about Marathon, so that's no skin off my nose. It's very concerning. I'm worried. And one other thing I wanted to address is the tweet by Pete Parson. Obviously, like, he's not to blame, or I don't know if he is to blame or not for the layoffs. Like, I do know this has to be Sony's doing, surely. But I do want to say, I feel like his tweet was very tone deaf to the situation. I don't want attacks on him, but I don't agree with his tweet at all. But yeah, like, today is a sad day at Bungie as we say goodbye to colleagues who have made a significant impact on our studio. With these exceptional individuals who have contributed to our games and Bungie culture has been enormous and will continue to be part of Bungie in the long future. These are truly talented people. If you have openings, I'd highly recommend each and every one of them. It seems so tone deaf. Like, I agree with both Sammy and Benj. I hope your kind words were paid the contract or not, she should have just said nothing. I think nothing would have been a whole lot better than what he said. It if I was an ex-employee, this would be a huge slap in the face. That's how I'd take this. I understand that, Finn. I wouldn't like refund pre-order. I'm still gonna play it because I like doing React content. I like Destiny, but it's just, yeah, the whole situation sucks. And yeah, I just hope we get answers soon. Yeah, like I hope we get confirmation soon, like in a TWAB release. Yeah, exactly. But I do feel like if there's further layoffs, Bungie's gonna put more effort into Marathon and their other projects than Destiny, and I feel like this could be the end of Destiny at this state, which really makes me sad. I don't want to feel like that. Exactly, Kimber. I am the exact same. I don't want Destiny to go. It's my home. I love it. All of my friends I met through Destiny. I haven't made any other friends through different games. The Australian community is so tight-knit. Like, I don't want it to go. I am so worried if this partnership with Sony continues, like what will happen. It does give Elon and Twitter vibes. Have anything you want to add about the situation?
Just to all the people blaming Bungie, I know how Sony works with layoffs. As I said earlier, am I upset with Pete? Yes, as fucking everyone should. But I know how Sony works with layoffs. It's not just his fault.
Mm.
In the, Sony, from I don't know specifically how it works, but how most layoffs have been is they've told the CEO, uh, like basically give us a list of your highest paid employees, and Sony goes off that list for who they lay off. Because the suits want more money while still making record profits. So how they do that? They fire the employees that cost them the most.
It's just frustrating, and I do hope
Yeah.
that those laid off will find other places. And yeah,
100% people who got laid off are going to use Bungie as a reference, and it's going to be nothing but positives.
100%. I have no doubt they'll find places, but it's just so shitty that they have to do it in the first place.
Yeah. People can't say it's not so. Sony has Insomniac, who just released Spider-Man 2, that's a game that's been making hella fucking money, got layoffs.
Ugh! Anger!
It's Sony being greedy. People keep saying Bungie's being greedy.
It's not
That's
Bungie,
not the reason
it's
for the
Sony.
layoffs. Yep, but Bungie's hand has been forced. Straight up, cannot say no to Sony. If they say, if you say no to Sony, Sony will fire even more people and integrate their people into your company.
No.
I think it's Naughty Dogs, one of their companies. They've done that.
Yeah, Naughty Dog
really?
is the publisher that did Crash Bandicoot, yes?
I think.
Yeah, that basically doesn't really exist anymore.
No, if I remember, around half the people currently in that company are technically not hired by them because they're Sony people.
So shitty.
I want to boycott Sony, but still support Bungie. But I can't directly support Bungie while still and not support Sony, because if I support Bungie, it's directly goes a direct percent goes to Sony. I've been a quote unquote Sony fanboy since I've been a kid, and I know how they work. As pissed off as I am, as much as I was hoping for otherwise, I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.